on BBC Radio Wales. And our special guest tonight is you!
Welcome back, Night Owls. And are you ready for more? Well, you're having it. It's Dilemma Night on The Late Show.
If you need a blessing that you can't find, oh no. If you need peace, love, and if you need joy divine, tell God about it, tell Him about it. A blessing He'll bring, because He never runs short, He never runs short of anything. If you need love, love that you can't find, you can't find. If you need some peace, happiness, if you need joy divine, you ought to tell God about it, tell Him about it, and love He will bring, He'll bring, because He never runs short, He never runs short of anything. My God is able to make a way for you, and you, and you, and you. When trouble comes, He will take care of you. You just tell God about it, tell Him about it, and love He will bring, He'll bring, because He never runs short, He never runs short of anything. Let me say it again. My God is able to make a way for you, and you, and you, and you, and you. When trouble comes, He will take care of you. Tell God about it, oh yeah, and love He will bring.
minutes. Hello, late show here, Eleri Sion in the hot seat, and hope you can stick around until 12:30 tonight. We are going to be playing Guess What I'm Eating, and we are going to be playing your song requests. Anything that you fancy, do get in touch.
Telling you should have a fancy car and diamond rings. But girl, you know all good things come in time. Girl, you know I do just about anything to see a smile on your face. So don't let your friends go messing with your mind. Girl, you know there ain't nothing I won't do for you. And baby, don't ever doubt my love, 'cause it's true. Baby, hold on to me. See, I'm a special kind, man that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, baby, hold on to me. Hold on to me. See, I'm a special kind, man that is hard to find. Told you 1,000 times, baby, hold on to me. Baby, hold on. Oh, girl, wasn't I there when he made you cry? And who was there to comfort you when he said bye, 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 baby? Girl, I give you my time. Here is my money, all of my heart. You'll be so sorry, baby, if we were to ever part. And girl, you know that I would never hurt you. Oh, girl, you know that I won't ever desert you.
people with kindness. Yes, it's a simple saying, isn't it? But do we do that? Well, we do on The Late Show, don't we? Yes, we spread kindness, but it's quite frightening to think what's out there in the big bad world. But hey-ho, we need your help, ladies and gentlemen. Well, when I say we, there's a gentleman that needs our help. He got in touch with us last night on the show, and he says, I've got a bit of a dilemma for you and Annabelle Eleri. So, are we ready to share? Yes? Okay, I'm going to go through this now, and I'd love your advice for this gentleman, which will remain anonymous, okay? Eleri, it's a delicate one, so here we go. After coming out of a 12-year relationship, which I had a beautiful daughter, I decided to move on and find new love, which I did. I met a lady, which is the love of my life to this day. A couple of months into our relationship, we were in bed doing what adults do, and I accidentally called her by my ex-partner's name. You can imagine I was mortified and I couldn't believe I had said it. But it was an accident. I don't know how many times I've apologised, and I did. We've been together for a few years now, and I'm so in love with her, but every time we have a little argument, as happens from time to time in relationships, she always brings it up. I have no defence. It was 100% my fault. But my question is, do I tell her to stop throwing it into my face, or throwing it to my face, or do I just let her carry on saying it to me every time we have an argument? I look forward to hearing your advice. Okay, so does he say something, or does he say nothing? And just hope that the arguments get less. 03700 100 110. That's the number to call us on. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this evening. And remember, you are really helping a gentleman in need here. And these are the contact details as well if you'd like us to play a song for you. So as I said, Dean, on the phone lines tonight on 03700 100 110. You can text 81012 or email lateshow@bbc.co.uk. Right, do you fancy James Brown?
Put your bad self. Say it loud. Say it loud. Look here. Some people say we got a lot of malice. Some say it's a lot of nerve. But I say we won't quit moving until we get what we deserve. We've been buked and we've been scorned. We've been treated bad, talked about, as sure as you born. But just as sure as it takes 2 eyes to make a pair, brother, we can't quit until we get our share. Say it loud. Say it loud. One more time. Say it loud. I've worked on jobs with my feet in my hand. You know, all the work I did was for the other man. But now we demand a chance to do things for ourselves. We're tired of beating our head against the wall and working for someone else. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud. Ow! Ooh-wee, you're killing me. All right.
ladies and gentlemen, and I've got you. Okay, we are going to be playing Guess What I'm Eating shortly. After we play Bamboo here on The Late Show. And also, if you haven't heard the news, it's on.
Buzzer's Primetime TV Dinner. Deliciously fresh and oh so satisfying. Weeknights starting at 8. Dig in on Buzzer.
I love Tammy's mama's peach cobbler. Come on. I even love a Martin rerun. I love turtlenecks in December. Yes, sir. I have the sunsets when it's done. Let's go. Assume these fade like flowers. And council culture quick to tell you you're through. Yeah. But from the manger all the way to the grave, you love me like cooked food. That's why I gotta have you.
You make me as happy as I can be. Your love is a guarantee. In a world of changes, you and I together stay on my mind. You are the truth and the light. There's no other way. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. Oh Lord.
I gotta have you.
I gotta have you.
Sounds so good.
I gotta have you. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. I gotta have you.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I gotta have you.
I gotta have you.
Second verse.
Look at how you turn my world inside out. I'm loving what you're about. You won my faith 'cause I saw it. You picked my life up again and still became my best friend.
Hallelujah.
Now every day I gotta have you. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. Oh Lord.
I gotta have you,
I
Father.
gotta have you.
Hallelujah.
I gotta have you.
You.
I gotta have you. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. Oh Lord.
Forever and a day.
Give me all you. Yeah. If you take away from me, I don't know what I would do.
I'd be lost. Ship without a sail.
See, there's a giant hole in my heart that can only
be
filled by you.
You don't know he's all you need until he's all you have. Come on.
I gotta have you. I gotta have you. I gotta have you. I gotta have you.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
My soul cries.
I gotta have you.
I never wanna run
I
out.
gotta have you.
Yeah.
I gotta have you. I gotta have you.
Come on.
Oh Lord.
God, I gotta have you.
I gotta have you.
Let me say it.
I gotta have you.
In the fall, in the spring, I was lost. Now I'm free.
Oh Lord. I gotta have you.
I gotta have you.
I gotta have you.
Monday,
I gotta have you. I need you. I gotta have you.
Friday,
Oh
even Thursday.
I gotta have you.
I gotta have you. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Feels so good. Knowing that I got you. Feel good. You never leave me. You won't forsake me. You'll always keep me. You'll never change me. I gotta have you. Hey.
I need you, Lord. I need you. Oh God, I want you all of my days. Guide me in all my ways, please. Give me you. Yeah. I can't wait to see what you do to me. Get on in my heart and in my mind. Give me your joy divine.
Linda, Mrs. Christmas, she says, hi all, music is pumping tonight. What a great start. Thank you very much, Linda. I thought that as well. And please can you play Samuel Jack, Feels Like Summer, for Matthew, Angela and Janie Fartpants. Love you guys to bits. Oh, we'll get it out for you ready, Linda. And I hope you are doing okay, sweetheart. But before we do anything, do you fancy giving me the answer to this little quizzy on a Wednesday? Okay, nobody got it right last week, so we are bringing it forward to this week. Tell me, guess what I'm eating? If you think you know, well, let us know. 03700 100 110. Do you want another quick listen? Okay, here we go. Whatever it is, I'm enjoying it. As I said, give us a ring if you think you know the answer. Guess what I'm eating? 03700 100 110. That's the number to call us as well on if you would like us to play a track of your choice. No theme tonight because it's a Wednesday night and it's a dilemma night, of course. You can text 81012 or email lateshow@bbc.co.uk. Now then, Michael Bound has been in touch. Hello, Mr. Bond. Evening, Eleri. I hope you are okay. Will you please play Catch a Falling Star by Perry Como, and please dedicate it to the lovely lady by the name of Bronwen. Thank you, Eleri. Bronwen, I hope you are listening in. And this is because you've said lovely things about Michael Bound on this very show. Well, this is your gift from him. Here's
doing crazy dreaming.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Bond. I like to call him Mr. Bond. He likes that mysterious tag name. But it is Michael, by the way. I'm not letting the cat out of the bag there. And that's for lovely Bronwen in Penarth. Now then, gorgeous Sir Janie Fartpants has been in touch with us. As you don't have a theme on a Wednesday, Eleri, could you possibly play a song for my little brother Mark, please? It's his 66th birthday next week, and this Friday he's sleeping outside in a sleeping bag at the Oval Cricket Ground to raise money for the charity Centre Point. They help support young homeless people in the UK. He's already passed his target and has raised over £1,600 so far. That is absolutely wonderful. What a target and what an amount. Well done, you. And Janie says, I'm so very proud of him. He is the 5th highest fundraiser at the moment. Well, keep on going, my lovely. And what a wonderful thing to do. And next week he's 66. We've got to play a track for him. Could you please play Love and Pride by King, please? And also, can you send all my very best wishes to the lovely Chris and hope she recovers quickly from that shocking hit and run. And from past experience, she should be out of that boot in 5 or 6 weeks, says Janie. And also lots of love to the Aggies. Hope they feel better soon. Look at us sprinkling some stardust on everybody. Thank you, Janie. So this is for everybody. This is King and Love and Pride.
That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. Start your journey early or maybe later. Look for rainbows. Take your hair dry, blow them all away.
To you I'll find a story I want to keep hearing. To you I see your colors, not just black or white. To you I'll find a reason, hope for all dreamers. You are my Billy, my supply
of love and pride. That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. Knowing, sensing, seeing, eating, sleeping, touching, testing, loving, wanting and taking more love and more
To you I'll
pride.
find a story I want to keep hearing. To you I see your colors, not just black or white. To you I'll find a reason, hope for all dreamers. You are my Billy, my supply
Of love and pride. That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and
I'm taking it round the whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Taking it round the world.
some love and pride. That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. I say that's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and
Wow. He had a great crop of hair, didn't he, King? Wonderful to hear that track again. That's Love and Pride. Janie Caswell, thank you very much for inquiring and requesting that one, and all the very best to your brother. Right then. It's time for us to open the window. Although I think there's a little bit of a draft here. I think the window's been open for a few minutes already because I can hear some flapping. Shall we get the wise night owl in? Shall we? Here she comes. Come in then. Come on,
How
Annabel
dare you,
Giles.
flapping. What do you mean flapping?
Well,
That's
it
so
sounded.
rude. Yes.
It sounded like there was a bit of
I've
flapping
been
going on.
tapping with my beak on the window.
Oh, right. Well, I'm so
It's
sorry.
better than
Next
coming
time.
through it. Yeah.
Yes.
How
we could
are
hear
you?
I'm very well. How are you? Well, I got a dodgy hip. I don't know what's happened
Oh,
to
what
it.
does
I've
that
got
mean?
ice on it now.
Have you been running again?
Yes, I know.
Yes,
You
you
told me
see-
not to do this.
I know, stop running, go to strength training. I have told you. You're being
I
very
did.
disobedient and now you're paying the price.
Well, no, just for you to know, because I went away to see my dad over the weekend, I thought
Oh,
there's
did
no
you?
point for me doing this strength training straight away. So I thought
Yeah.
I'd wait until I come back. But I did do some research and I found on a certain, how should we say, streaming platform,
Yes.
21 days strength training regime.
Oh.
And
Okay.
this gentleman who does the videos, he said after 21 days, your body will change. So I'm going to do that, but I need to get a few more weights because the ones I've got are too light. So I need to
Oh,
get them. And
right.
once I've got them, I will be doing it. But at the moment, I won't be doing anything until this wretched
No.
hip gets better.
Oh, does it hurt?
Oh my gosh! Honestly, I'm honestly, I can't walk. We went down to Swansea a little bit later on in the day, okay? And
Yeah.
I couldn't go for a long walk, and I was gutted because I couldn't. I was in too much pain, so I'll have to just rest it now. Thank you,
dear.
Dr. Giles. Anyway, what about you?
Well,
How
you're
are
old
you?
enough to need a new hip now, aren't you?
Should
gonna
I
have to have
go
a hip
on the waiting
replacement.
list? Yeah, if I
Oh, yeah,
put
go
my
on the
name
waiting
down.
list now and you'll get it eventually.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
about 10 years.
Well,
yeah, okay.
No, it's not their fault. It's not the NHS's fault. Anyway, let's go there.
No,
'Cause
did I
otherwise I'll
say
get
that?
Political. No,
No,
Just
I
checking.
didn't say.
I know,
I'm
but
just
it's
saying.
yeah. Don't start me. It's tragic
No.
that it looks like it's broken, but it's not. Anyway, I've had. What have I been? I've been decorating all week.
Oh, painting?
Oh, no, yeah, well, yes. Trying to get my house in order, and then the estate agents will be coming to value it next week.
And
So,
how does
yeah.
it look?
Look, do you know what? The awful thing about decorating your house and getting it in really good condition to sell is that you fall in love with it all over again. And you remember why you bought it in the first place. So it's a bit sad, but, we've all got to move on from time to time, haven't we?
Oh, well,
So, yeah.
look at
I don't
it
know where
as
I'm
a
going.
gift. Well, look at it as a gift to give somebody
Yeah.
else, all right, for the right price,
Exactly.
and
Yes.
then look at wherever you may go to as a new chapter.
Yes.
How exciting is that?
Well, quite exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. But I
Amazing.
think I'm terrified of making the wrong choice. Do you know what I mean? Of buying somewhere new and exciting and getting there and going, oh dear. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I might go and stay at my dad's for a while I decide, but he doesn't know that
Okay.
yet, so don't tell him.
Okay, we won't. The secret is safe. Okay.
Yes, good.
Right. Well,
Okay.
all the best, Annabel Giles, and
Thank you, darling.
don't rush into anything. That's my advice
No.
to you.
I know. Yeah.
But I do have more advice to give. Because the dilemma tonight is a very, very interesting one. Are you ready to go
Yes,
for it?
go for it,
Okay.
go.
All right, we'll do so straight after this one. That's, this I should say is the new track from Ward.
She can really shake and bake. She's got skills. girly girl. Now you know that's all good. Baby got crazy skills.
Oh, isn't that lovely? That's Ward Thomas and music in the madness. You're listening to The Late Show here with me, Eleri Sion, and of course Annabelle Giles on a Wednesday as we head to the world of problems. And we have a dilemma tonight from a gentleman who seems a little bit exasperated. So let's go for it. And Annabelle, he says,
Yes.
I've got a bit of a dilemma and it's a delicate one. And here we go. That's how he's opened his email, all right?
Okay.
After coming out of a 12-year relationship, which I had a beautiful daughter, I decided to move on and find new love, which I did. I met a lady which is the love of my life to this day. A couple of months into our relationship, we were in bed doing what adults do, and I accidentally called her by my ex-partner's name. You can imagine I was mortified and I couldn't believe I had said it, but it was an accident. I don't know how many times I apologised, but I did. We've been together now for a few years and I am so in love with her. But every time we have a little argument, as happens from time to time in relationships, she always brings it up. I have no defence. It was 100% my fault. But my question is, do I tell her to stop throwing it in my face, or do I just let her carry on saying it to me every time we have an argument? I really look forward to hearing from you. So, Annabelle,
Yes.
okay, so he's expressed how much he loves her, but it seems to only rear its ugly head, these little reminders of what was said a few years ago when she's a little bit angry with him. What do you suggest? Should he say something?
Well, yes, because quite obviously this was a mistake. He didn't do it on purpose. If he did it on purpose, then she would have every right to continue holding the resentment and letting it eat away at her. But this was a mistake because it was early on in the relationship, and so he did it by accident. And we don't hold accidents and mistakes against people, do we? We accept their apology, and the amend that they make is they don't do it again. So I think she is being highly unreasonable, using it in an argument against him, unless it's okay for him to use one of her past mistakes in retaliation. But I mean, yes, it's hurtful and all that, but, you know, it's a name. It really, I don't think it's that big a deal, and I think she's being really unreasonable because it was years ago, and she's still going on about it, and it was when the relationship was in its first couple of months, and I think it's perfectly understandable. So she either needs to drop it and move on, or he needs to say, drop it or I'll move on. That's what I would say.
You're suggesting an ultimatum.
No, I just think, you know, let it go, for goodness sake. It was years ago. It was a mistake. Forgive him. Be the bigger person instead of banging on about it every time they have an argument. I mean, you know, I have to say it's a sign of somebody losing an argument when they start going back into the past and all that. But I'm afraid I don't like those women do this and men do that things. But it's something that females are especially good at, is holding stuff in their little hamster cheeks to bring out when required. And I think it's unreasonable. I don't think it's a nice thing to do. I don't think it's kind. Poor guy, he's said sorry over and over and over again. It wasn't deliberate. Let him have his mistake and forgive him and move on.
Yes, we do have memories that hold
which
certain
tend to
things
use
very,
against
very
people
dear.
sometimes.
Yes, It's in the little box of tricks,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
You know what I would do?
What? Change your name by deed poll.
No. The next time they do adult things together, I would call her by another name, a female name.
Why?
And then-
You're so weird. Why would you do that? What?
And then, right, she will say, oh, you've done it again. And then he'll say, I'm only joking. Can we please get over this? Because it's really upsetting me. I'm not going to apologise anymore for it. If you can't move on from this, I'm going to keep calling you by other girls' names for the rest of your life. Come on. And just try and laugh it off. Because it was a mistake. And if she gets really, really like angry about it, well, you got a question, crikey Moses, where's her head? You know, maybe she doesn't feel totally, how should I say, 100% confident, and not confident, that's the wrong word to use, in the secure in the relationship. Maybe she feels insecure because he has... he had another life, he was with somebody else, he has a daughter with that person. So maybe she feels a tiny bit threatened. And that's her little, her blankie.
So what she's doing
when he
is
mentioned...
keeping herself feeling insecure by reminding herself over and over and over again. It's not just him that hears her say that. She's reminding herself, oh, I can't trust him. Oh, no. It was a mistake. Be kind. I agree with everything you say, but I can't see how they can have that conversation during sex. I think that's rather something to have afterwards, don't you?
Like a cigarette.
But I think it's also a little bit passe-act, as usual, to start mentioning other women's names. Just be direct and say, listen, you've got to stop doing that. I'm getting sick of it. I've apologised 1,000 times. I'm not going to do it again. And you may not bring it up again, and I'm getting bored of you doing that, actually. So move on.
Okay, well, that's what we think. Okay, that's what we think. But you know how I love to throw a little spanner in the works.
I know. But, forgiveness is not about forgetting. It's about letting go of the pain. It's about letting go of the hurt you cause yourself every time you sense resentment. That's where it comes from. Every time you feel that again, you feel worse again. Why do that to yourself? It's really bad for her mental health.
03700 100 110. What do you think? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this. You can text us on 81012. You can email us lateshow@bbc.co.uk. All right, we will be back with you shortly after we play this track. And this has been requested by the lovely Annabel Giles has said what she thinks. I've had my little say as well. But let's hear what Dean has to say about this dilemma this evening. Okay, hello.
Good evening. You all well?
Good evening.
Good. Well, listen.
Sorry, stop. Dean, stop.
I've stopped.
One moment.
I've stopped.
Annabel, it's Dean.
It's Dean.
It's me.
Hi, Dean.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
Oh, it's like blind date.
It is. Very exciting.
This is the effect you have on her.
You didn't warn me. Oh, I'm a bit hot and shivery.
Go and get a cold flannel.
You're a bit hot. I'm taking my coat off.
Can you stop flirting on the radio?
I have to wipe myself with a cat or something. Oh, God. I've got to hand.
With a cat? I've viewed it all now.
Yes. Oh,
please put the cats down. Please don't put the cats through that.
No.
Okay, Dean, please. Can we move on from this?
Dean,
Goodness gracious.
Yes, a bit quick.
Yeah. Come on then.
Not too quick, Dean. Yeah, come on then.
First of all, hiya, Annabelle. How are you?
Hello, Dean. I'm all right.
We've done this once. Move on.
Yes, all right. Oh, she's so jealous. Come on then. Yes, Dean. What do you think, Dean?
Well, listening to the dilemma, first of all, I started having palpitations and flashbacks.
Oh dear.
I thought, how do they know about me already?
Yeah, I think everyone's done it at some point, haven't they?
Yes.
Of course we have. We have. And we've tried to hide it. Oh, I didn't say anything.
Yes,
How many
cough.
people have said that they've passed wind in order to get out of it?
Oh.
Well, that changed the subject
Sort
a
of
little
that.
bit, didn't it?
That's very weird. She's too weird,
Anyway.
Dean.
Anyway, back to Dean.
Back to
right,
the dilemma.
So,
If it was me, I would have to say something, to be honest with you, and iron it out. You either sort it out or you part company.
Yeah.
But I totally agree. You got to. It was just a squeeze a pun, just a slip of the tongue, really, wasn't it?
Oh God! Let's move on.
Oh my God!
Oh God! She's
quick,
getting us
let's
into
go
deep
We need a
water.
paramedic. Oh my God! Help!
Yeah,
Right,
just,
please.
we all make mistakes. So one thing you got to remember is that X is for a reason.
Okay, that's a good
yes.
parting line.
That's very good.
Okay, right. Okay, hished now. Hished. I've never, ever, ever thought that I'd say, "Please bring in Judge Susie to save the day," but I'm doing it. Judge Susie, good evening.
Shwmai.
Shwmai.
Shwmai, Tituar Spice and Nutty Spice and Biddy Man Spice. He knows what I mean.
Yes, okay. Right, come on then. Get closer to the phone, Sue. I want to hear everything you have to say.
Right. What this bloke has done is easily done, bless his heart. He's been with his ex for I don't know how many years, and they got a child together. And he's
12.
said for so many years. I mean, he can easily slip out. And saying that, that's a slip of the tongue too. But he's still with her and not his ex. That's the thing. I don't know if that's a good thing or is a bad thing. Because this happened long years and years ago, a long, long time ago. And poor thing, he has apologised to her, but to no avail. So, I don't know if it's a good thing that they are still together. I mean, he says he loves her to bits, but he hasn't said nothing about her. What sort of relationship have they got, you know? Because if she's throwing this up in his face when they have a quarrel, it's got to be on her mind all the time. It's got to be eating away at her and festering, and that's the only vent she gets is when they have an argument. She can blow it out again. So, because he's hit the nerve. She could have been hurt in the past. She might be, what's the word I'm looking for? She's...
Insecure?
That's the word. Thank you, Annabelle. Insecure.
Triggered? Like in a trauma response to it or something, if it's happened to her before.
Yeah, it could have. You know, we don't know. But for her to bring it up all these years, there's something more going on, and it's festering. So if I was him, I would confront her too, and say that, you know, it's wearing sin. She's throwing this back at him all the time, and he needs to get to the bottom of why she's still doing it. What is on her mind? Because there is no future for for being with somebody if that's what she's got on her mind all the time. And if he knows that that's on his mind, you know, there's nothing there. There's always that barrier's going to be there. So it needs to be ironed out or go their separate ways.
Yeah. Sue, actually, would it be worth her seeing somebody? You know, you mention quite often about getting counselling, marriage counselling. They can go to Relate in order to get her over this sticking point. Because if she has been hurt in the past in a similar way, you can understand why she would feel like this, because it's it's something that she can't get over. So if she did have some counselling, maybe that would help.
Well, maybe it would be a good thing for them to go together.
Yes. No, Annabelle?
Annabelle is
yes, there's obviously I think there is an issue there, because anyone else would be able to let that go. So it does sound a bit like something could have happened in her past that she's awarding him. And actually, she needs to remember that was that person and not him.
Yes.
So, you know, often people need reminding of that. It's very odd, isn't it? But people don't remember that the person they're with now was not the person that did the original bad thing. You know, we bring our baggage to the next one and the next one until we sort it out. Yeah. Well spotted, Sue.
Well, I haven't
thank you, Sue.
this man tonight.
Sorry?
What did she say?
I haven't slated this man tonight.
No, thank goodness for that. I can't believe I'm bringing you back into the room. Hey, cheers, Judge Susie. That's what we call you, the judge. Can I just bring Dame Lorraine Thomas in as well, because she has been waiting patiently in Blackwood. Good evening to you, Dame Lorraine.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, the day.
Hello. Hello, Annabelle. How are you, my dear?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm good.
Thank you was all right flying into that window with them.
Yes, I just about missed the latch that she's put there to spare me. Yeah.
They're not very accommodating to you, are they, my dear?
No, I know. It's terrible.
Dame Lorraine, listen.
I need a cab, really.
Dame Lorraine, we treat her with care and respect. I can't allow the draft to come in and spoil it all for everybody else. We've got to close the windows from time to time.
Why have you got to drop in through a window then? I want to know.
Well, I think Dean should stand there with a very big glove on.
Why can't you open the door for her and say, what would you like? A glass of wine or?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Next week it's going to be, I'm going to have nibbles, I'm going to have some salted peanuts, and I'm going to put a bit of a buffet on. Sorry?
You're not going to start eating again, are you?
Well, oh, God, no, we can't have that again.
Right,
no, not you. Eleri.
No, I know. I heard it a couple of times. I'm still recovering.
Okay,
right. Disgusting.
Dame Lorraine, back to the point. Back to the point. Goodness, it's like herding cats. Dame Lorraine Thomas, right? In a very brief way, darling, can you tell us what you think this gentleman should do?
Well, I agree with Annabelle. I agree with Judge Susie, and I think the woman wants. I don't know. I mean, I know nothing about her. I know nothing about her past. But I think if she wants a good relationship, she just got to get over it. This is, I mean, he loves her. What more can you say?
Yeah. She's not that upset because she's still there, isn't she, Lorraine?
Maybe Dame Lorraine, maybe it'd be a good idea for him to write her name on big posters and stick those posters around the bedroom. So
no, I don't think so.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm just maybe...
No, I don't think that's the answer.
Oh,
he knows her name. No. If you love somebody, you love them.
Stupid idea.
Okay. And if she loves him, she got to get over all this nonsense.
Yes.
And like Annabelle said, if she can't get over it, perhaps it's from something previous. We don't know. We don't know nothing about that, but no. I mean, evidently he loves her, or he wouldn't be with her. And
exactly.
Do you agree with me, Annabelle?
I do, Lorraine, I do. I think if it really was a major issue for her, she would have left there and then. And so I think she's just being naughty to try and win the argument. She's bringing back this bad thing that he did. I think he needs to rack his brains.
So why does she want to do it?
Well, because she wants to win the argument, you see. She
what
wants
argument?
to have one up on him. Well, that's when she brings it out during an argument.
Yeah, but you go on one up on the person you're supposed to love. I just don't understand it.
No,
personally, it wouldn't work for me.
Yeah.
Well, Dame Lorraine, this is the whole point, isn't it? The gentleman's got in touch because he doesn't understand it. So I think we've all come to the same conclusion here that he needs to say something. But lots of people have been getting in touch. Dame Lorraine, lots of people have been getting in touch. I'm going to go through everybody's solutions and advice.
Eleri?
Yes.
Dean didn't give me a chance.
Oh.
Right? And I keep him on the euro when I see him. Because he's going to come and see me one day. But
lucky
he
you.
didn't give me a chance to get in a tune.
Oh, right. You don't need to tell me. Do you want Pointless by Lewis Capaldi?
By any chance?
I know. I didn't like to answer that again because I'm waiting for his album to come out the 19th of May.
Yes.
And I will be the first one to buy it. Oh, it is fantastic.
Okay, what do you want then?
No, well, if you don't mind playing that again, I'll have that.
I play it every Wednesday for you, darling. We're going to get it up ready for you.
I can't wait for him to... 19th of May, his album's coming out.
Day before my birthday, Dame Lorraine.
Oh.
And it's 4 days after mine. I'm the 15th of May.
Right, the ladies, I'm going to jump in here because time is running by, okay? So, Dame Lorraine, I promise we'll play Lewis Capaldi for you, and thank you so much.
You telling me I'm talking too much, politely.
Tell who? What?
She wants you to tell off Dean. I'll do that. Don't worry. I'll punish him. It'll be fine. I'll do that.
Yeah, if you could play that for me, darling, I'd be happy.
We're playing it next for you. Ta-ra, Dame Lorraine. Ta-ra, darling. Okay, bye.
Bye,
okay,
darling.
we've got you getting in touch with us as well, and we'll share your point of view after Pointless. Imagine having him actually present that album to her face to face. That's what I'd like to see.
Oh,
anyway.
yes, let's arrange that. We'll arrange that, shall we?
Like
we have the power. We'll try.
Right.
Yes.
Can we just do this? My goodness me. So many people getting in touch. Right then.
Go on then.
Christopher, I haven't read all of these, so I don't know what's being said,
Anything
okay?
could happen.
Yes. Christopher in Weston-super-Mare, good evening to you, lovely. Eleri, he clearly didn't say what he did with malice or ill will. He was with his previous partner for more than a decade. It's kind of like muscle memory, like when you lose an animal and you keep putting the bowl out. Aww, Christopher. This is... I
wonder if Dean will comfort me. I'm feeling sad. Anyway, go on, yeah.
So soon into a relationship, I'm confused why she was so shocked at it happening. It's not like she's, it's not like it's 7 or 8 years in, which could imply cheating. Personally, I think she needs to stop loading it over him because that does have malice or ill will behind it. I say that because the only logical reason she would do it is to make him feel bad for something he had no real control over. Well, he sort of did. He did have his mind, but it was a slip of the tongue, wasn't it? But Christopher,
he was elsewhere, wasn't he? He was elsewhere.
Yes. He was enjoying the world he was living in at that very moment.
Different
in time,
planet.
Wasn't he? Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Jennifer. Now then, Jennifer says, my second husband, who has sadly passed away, often called me by his first wife's name. But I was confident to know he really loved me, and I thought it very funny. I never called him anything but his name because I hated my first husband. Lots of love from Jen, please. Oh, gosh, I shouldn't have said that. All right. Okay. Funny, though. Let's move on. Right, then. Mr. King, if the new lady insists on bringing up this gentleman's slip of the tongue, I suggest that she is the one with the problem, not him. Yes. Totally.
Yes.
We are all thinking the same here, aren't we?
Yes.
Now then, Dan in North Wales says, I think the guy should tell his wife or girlfriend that he feels he's been punished enough. If it was an honest mistake, he should be forgiven. Lots of love from Dan. Yes, we're getting the message here.
Yeah.
Edinburgh Jen says, how about a song for the dilemma? You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon.
Oh,
yes,
that one by
indeed.
the Beautiful South. You know the beautiful da 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 da. You know.
No, that's Rotterdam.
No, what's the one I'm thinking of with all the girls' names?
You mean? I had it in my mind before you started singing Rotterdam.
God.
I love you from the bottom of my pencil case. Song for whoever.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Well, we better play it, don't we, really?
No, well, okay. Can I move on? Please,
Yes,
can I
please,
move on?
please do,
Okay,
please,
right. Chris in North Carolina, I agree with Annabelle tonight, and that's probably one of the best dilemma resolutions she has given. Resentments are deadly. Give the guy a break. Thank you, Chris. More emails here. Delphine, good evening to you and Annabelle, and I must say I am with Annabelle all the way. I remember when I first moved in. I've got to check these now, sorry.
First
when
moved in.
Yes, first moved in with my second husband. I called him by my ex-husband's name on a couple of occasions. I apologised profusely and we both had a hearty laugh about it. And he was most forgiving about it and said it was understandable, considering the many years we'd spent together. And he's got to tell his wife to shut up or else, as he is sick of her bringing it all up all the time. Maybe she needs counselling. Well, we mentioned that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Now then, listen to this. Tony on Twitter. My best friend is Cassie. I then dated Carly and I got engaged to Kelly. The number of times I had to morph the wrong name into a different version of the correct one is difficult to quantify. And by the way, there is an update, right? There is an update here. Tony goes on to say, where is he? He goes on to say, also now single, however, not because of the Cassie Kelly debacle. Oh my gosh.
Well, my son is called Ted, and one of my best friends is called Ken, and I get them muddled up because it's the same vowel name, but there's no bedroom antics involved in either case, I'm happy to say.
I'm glad you added that last bit.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, thank you. Yes. But I mean, I think names are just sort of, I don't know, I find them very difficult, names. I can remember the name Dean, though. I'm good at remembering that name.
Right, can you just get a room? Can I just say that the wonderful comedian Mike Bubbins has got in touch, and he says this: just say to her, would you rather I had sex with my ex and called her your name? And he then goes on to say, problem solved, I am available for marriage counselling work. So when you're not available, Annabelle, maybe we'll get Mr. Bubbins in.
Yes.
We'll obviously have to open the door wide open for him.
It's a different figure.
Yeah, well, because he's how should we say?
A larger person.
Yeah, well, very muscly.
Right.
Okay, and a big moustache.
The moustache will need a door. You don't want to snap that as you're coming in through the... No. Okay.
Finally, I think, or maybe more are coming in. Peter says, oh my, this is a crippler. I can't even imagine coming back from this without sackcloth and ashes. Any chance there's similar sounding names? Maybe that's the potential out. And then Richard Davis says, never going to live that one down. No, we see that now.
Yeah. What
listen,
about Nobby?
thank
Did
you so
Nobby
much.
send something in?
Oh,
did Nobby do a poem?
Thanks for reminding me.
Yes,
Here we go.
Otherwise I won't be able to get out the window.
Okay. What you did wouldn't be for the first time. This fundamental lover's crime, calling out the name of a former flame, means there's no way to hide your shame. Just laugh it off would be my tip, or else you'll never forget your slip.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
You say that every week.
I know,
He's
every
brilliant,
week I'm so
isn't he?
impressed. But they always scan, they always rhyme, they've always got a good message, and they nail it. I think
Every
that's
time.
very clever. Every time. Every time.
Listen, thank you so much. Thank you all. You have been utterly
Yes.
brilliant, and I really, really hope that the gentleman who's got in touch with us this evening has
Yes.
gained a lot of advice and maybe many answers to his predicament. And can I just say thank you to Dean as well, and
Yes,
Linda
can I just say
Agland.
thank you to Dean? Thank you, Dean. Thank you.
Pleasure speaking to you as always.
Oh my God, he spoke to me again.
And Linda and Dave Agland say, nice to hear Annabelle again and her rapport with Dean. So funny.
Thank you.
Rapport, that's what they call it. I call
My
it.
Dean Dean Dong. Yeah.
Oh!
Don't even.
We gotta get it out
Somebody
now.
else that knows me.
On that note, ta-ra, love. Speak to you next week. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.
Okay, let's get some music quickly, shall we? And this is Armand Answen. If you've got a dodgy hip at the moment, don't do anything to this, honestly. Just lay down and tap your toes.
Got to tell you the truth. I got to tell you the truth. Oh, brother Jack, you're going with Sister Sadie when you ought to be at home with your old lady. But your heart is divided in so many pieces, trying to please them both, never pleasing either. Oh, Jack, take it on back before your good thing is gone. Because the downfall of too many men is the upkeep of too many women. So take care of your home, fella. You know somebody will. Oh yeah. You better take care of your home, fella. You know somebody will. Now wait a minute here. Oh, brother Fred, how he used to run, staying out all night, leaving his homework undone. Now Fred's old lady took as much as she could stand. Then one night the next door neighbor gave him a heavy hand. Oh, fella, take it on home before your good thing is gone. Because the downfall of too many men is the upkeep of too many women. So take care of your homework, fellas. If you don't, somebody will. Oh, you better hear me now. I'm back. You better take care of your homework, fellas. If you don't, somebody will. Listen to me, y'all. Take it on home. Get off the street, y'all. Take it on home. All right. Look at you. But fellas, let me tell you, these girls are getting hip. You can only slide so long before you make a slip. Take care of your homework, fella. If you don't, somebody will. Oh, give me now, give me now, give me now. You better take care of your homework, fella. If you don't, somebody will.
Night's little dilemma. What does Brian, the world's worst chef, say about this? He should have told her it's a secret name for her sister. Brian, the retired cook from Cairo. What do you mean now? He should have told her it's a secret name for her sister. Why? What's the sister got to do with this now? Am I missing a trick? But I do think you're right. Secret name? Or for the sister of the ex-partner. Is it? Is that what you're trying to say? But you could have said, oh, it's my pet name for you. No, that'd be worse. Oh, yeah. Brian, you're getting me into a bit of bother now. I'm in enough as it is. Thank you guys for getting in touch with us with all your brilliant advice with the dilemma this evening. And of course, if you do have a dilemma, if you do have one that you'd like us to gloss over, ponder over, you know what to do. You can email us. You can email us now or any day of the week, anytime. lateshow@bbc.co.uk. Right then, Mrs. Christmas got in touch with us earlier and I mentioned that she wanted us to play this one. Okay.
Holding back the years, thinking of the fear I've had so long. When somebody listen to the fear that's gone, strangled by the wishes of fate, open for the arms of nature. Get to me the sooner or later. Holding back the years, chance for me escape from all I've known. Holding back the tears, 'cause nothing here is grown. I've wasted all my tears, wasted all those years. Nothing had the chance to be good. Nothing ever could, yeah. Oh, well, I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. So tight. All right. On out. Well, I've wasted all my tears, wasted all of those years, and nothing had the chance to be good, 'cause nothing ever could. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. Holding, holding, holding. I said, ooh, yeah. That's all I have today. It's all I have to say.
Junior fries, drinking nuggets, all for $5. My queens love it. Fit for a royal fam on a budget. I rule this day at BK. Have it your way.
You can change the ghetto, but you can't I mean, you can't change the people in there if they don't want to change. Imagine this, imagine that. Everything you want in life, you will never get from the ghetto, cause it's crazy. Most niggas want Rolls Royces, but they get daisies. Imagine this, little kids with no shoes on. And every homeless person I see, I wish I could take them home. But I can't, cause my life is pure misery. Every dollar I make, 10 go back to Hillary and Bill. I guess my life is real, but I know deep inside I was dealt a bad deal. And life ain't fair, it ain't. I don't care, even though I know one day I'll probably be living out of here. But life has no meaning, no meaning. We was born dreaming, but I was born scheming. Imagine this, David Duke as our president. Imagine Newt Gingrich as his best friend, and Robert Doe would be his best man. But y'all study looking at us for cocaine. I don't own the plane, I don't own the boat. I don't ship no fucking dope from coast to coast. And most niggas either locked up and in chains. Black on black crime, fool, you know the ghetto will never change.
But I'll keep holding on.
But the ghetto won't change.
I'll keep holding on.
These little kids ain't gotta change.
I'll keep holding on.
This world ain't the same.
I'll keep holding on.
That's why the ghetto won't change. Imagine life without no rain. No rain. Imagine everybody that you know have the same name, and we all be in sin. Imagine about you killing your best friend. That's how it is in the ghetto, G. Nobody cares about you, her, him, or me. But they could have burnt the finger. But what if the shoe or the ring was on the other finger? And the ghetto was good. In the neighborhoods like the suburbs, wasn't all good. That's where the doper be at. And the people in the ghetto live fat. But it ain't all good like that, cause the ghetto is crazy. I mean, the people live like rats, taken from their brothers, their sisters, their cousins. And niggas that kill their own mother behind some rock cocaine. But this is some shit that I don't understand. That bullets ain't got no name, so you better duck, for you be riding in that black truck. And when you take that long ride, leaving the ghetto, trying to get that piece of pie, trying to hustle, trying to make a come up. But in the end, you will get done up.
But I'll keep holding on.
But the ghetto won't change.
I'll keep holding on.
These little kids ain't gotta change.
I'll keep holding on.
I mean, this world ain't the same.